Imagine for a second. You're a 19-year-old true freshman stepping out onto the wrestling mat in front of over 15,000 rabid fans. You're taking on a top-ranked senior in one of the most historic and intense rivalries in the sport. Most people would crumble under that pressure, but Angelo Ferrari isn't most people. But who is Angelo Ferrari? Angelo Ferrari was the #1 recruit in the class of 2024. Every Division I coach in the country wanted him on their team.
A lot of people know where I'm going. A lot of people think they know where I'm going, but I like to announce my commitment to University of Iowa. Wow.
What makes Angelo different isn't just his speed or his power. It's his edge, that gritty, relentless attitude that feels like it was made for the University of Iowa. But it wasn't until his true freshman season when head coach Tom Brands threw him into two of the biggest rivalry duels in college wrestling that everyone realized what was coming. We might be looking at the next face of Iowa wrestling. So let's get to know him.
What's up?
What's up? We're like right across from Carver, where we wrestle. This is where I live. A lot of the other wrestlers, underclassmen usually, like freshmen and sophomores, live here. Here's my room. Cleaned up a little bit. My Ironman singlets here, my state singlets here, state medals, and then my Ironman medals. I'm a big Nike takedown wrestling shoe guy, so I hang up my shoes when I'm done with them, like my Nike ones. So that first one is my first Ironman title, those shoes, and then that one is who's #1 my first year. These are my favorite right here, these ones. Only get pulled out on match day.
Okay.
So these ones right here, got my stickers for my headgear. These ones are like brand new, so they got really good grip on them. And then these ones are kind of old, I wear one white and one black.
What got you into the takedowns specifically?
Other wrestling shoes, I don't know why, but they would just like hurt my feet because I kind of have wide feet. So takedowns are kind of the only shoes I really can wear, and they stopped making them, so it's hard to find. So they're like, the price just keeps rising. I have like 11 pairs now, so I'm building it up. But
there you go. Do you have like a whole shoe? Oh, can you show me what's on the wall over here?
These are just like quotes that I kind of say to myself. Try to stay in a positive mindset, so I kind of read these out every morning. On my worst night, I'm still the best in the world. I train so that every day, on my worst match, I can still win a national championship is my goal.
Do you think that there's like a mental edge that you have that separates yourself from other people at all?
I really, really hate losing in whatever it is. So I do think that edge is a little bit more than most people. 2 days ago, actually, I smashed my controller against the wall because I lost. I'm very competitive, I don't like losing. Whatever it is, I'm trying to get better and I'm trying to win at it, and I'll do whatever it takes to get it done at the end of the day.
Is that something that you kind of saw in the program here at Iowa that attracted you to it?
Yeah, definitely. Tom and Terry, when they recruited me, you kind of feel the passion they have, especially for wrestling in the program. And I saw kind of what my dad instilled in me in Tom and Terry for sure. Before practice growing up, my dad always showed me this video, and it was a video of like Tom and Terry. It was like a highlight video of like Iowa wrestling back then. And it would just like get you like ready for practice when I was a kid.
So you watched it multiple times before practice?
Yeah, like it would be, no, we'd see this like same video. I'd probably see it like 3 times a week growing up.
Really?
Yeah.
What's this picture of Tom? Is there a backstory to that?
I think this was from Anthony's official visit actually. This was the first time I met Terry and Morningstar at my house. Right before the first time Tom came, me and my brothers just got into a huge fight. And like Anthony stormed out and everybody was like leaving, and then Tom like pulled up, and it was like kind of awkward, but he said he was kind of used to it, having brothers and
yeah,
a lot
if
of
anyone
fights
understands, it's Tom and Terry Brands,
yeah,
I'm sure. Talk to me about your family dynamic and how do you think that contributed to your success in wrestling?
Yeah, you know, my brothers were huge growing up. AJ and Anthony were all 2 years apart. Growing up, Anthony was 2 years older, but I was a little bigger for my age, so we'd be like the same weight, and he would beat up on me. I still have scars on my arm from him because he was kind of a dirty wrestler. He would dig his nails in on purpose. Really? Yeah, you know, they were huge in shaping how I wrestle and developing me, you know. And when I was in middle school, I wasn't a top recruit, but then I saw my brother AJ working, and he was a top recruit in high school, and you know, it kind of showed me what it takes to be at the top, so.
What kind of role did your dad play in all that? Were you always pretty self-motivated, or was your dad someone that like kicked you guys into gear? Was it both? Like how did that work?
So we'd have wrestling practice every night. You were either gonna work hard there, he would say, or you're gonna go back home and you're gonna work hard in the rest of the room back home. So either way, you're getting the work done. One's the easy way, one's the hard way. So you'd find a way to work hard, because if let's say you were giving up in practice or you're doing something, you go home and then I wrestle Anthony. So it would be a lot rougher going with Anthony than it would be whatever it was in practice. So he was really hard on us, but then at the end of the day, he would be there for us, telling us how proud of us he is. So he was a great dad to have. I mean, he pushed me, and I wouldn't be even close to where I am without him. In our old wrestling room back in Texas when I was a kid, this was right above, we had like these two big doors, and this was always right above. Going into one more round when you don't think you can, that's what makes all the difference in your life. And that kind of was something that my dad kind of instilled in us, and I would always see this. So I really want it for my apartment when I left for college, so that's why I grabbed this.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, it kind of was a little meaningful. This, I don't know where this is from. This is from Anthony. I don't know where he got this. This is my one right here before practice usually, and just.
It's in the mirror.
Yeah, yep, you gotta look at it.
This is good. See, we're not robots. Hey, here I am.
Was your first contact with Tom and Terry a home visit, or was it your official visit here?
The first day of recruiting, I got 0 calls.
Really?
Yeah, so I was #1 in the country, but it was the time when AJ was like right at Oklahoma State, I mean. And so all the coaches like thought I was committed. So they thought like nobody even reached out. And then I was getting ready for who's #1, and I was still getting like no calls. I got a few. Iowa reached out, so they were recruiting Kale Voinovich, and Iowa still thought I was committed, I think, Tom and Terry.
Yeah.
Kale told me, yeah, Iowa reached out to me. I was like, oh damn, that's cool. And then he's like, you want me to ask about you maybe? And I was like, yeah. And then they realized I was not committed.
Did anything like surprise you when you got here?
It's a lot different than what people would expect. I love being on the mat, and there's days that Tom and Terry like have to push me off the mat, you know? And I don't like it, but like, it's what I need. I think it's a lot different than what Iowa's perceived to be. Obviously, a lot of people hate Iowa.
Is that something that you kind of liked about Iowa too?
Yeah, I did. Even when I was getting recruited, like, Iowa was the only school that other coaches would talk like crap about to like me. And I thought it was kind of weird that I was getting recruited, but it kind of made me like the school more, to be honest.
Did you like it?
I just like, okay, obviously they're doing something right for you to not like them.
Push back, and then you don't want him to kick you where you lose your core. Yeah, and then you're like, oh, quick, explosive. It's not like that. It's explosive and quick, but it's the energy's being used now. Now turn, push back, and start turning. And then try to stay in his pocket. Yeah.
The Iowa State duel. Did you know behind the scenes that you were going to be the guy, or did you not? Was it a decision that was made like right before the match?
So that week, he kind of like begins to tell you like, be ready to go this week. Like that's kind of was what he said. And like kind of if he says that, you take it as if you're going. I had a really good training week, and I know the coaches saw that week. Maybe that affected it a little bit. Like if you saw me not wrestling as great in the practice room, I might not have gone. But I think he saw me wrestling really good, with good movement, good attacks, and I think that's, you know, why he chose to put me in that duel.
Angelo Ferrari gets his first takedown in Carver, and the crowd loves it.
Had you seen a duel at Carver prior to that?
I had not. That was actually
That was your first time seeing a duel at Carver?
Well, I was there for like the Stanford duel. I was just sitting, obviously, but I never like actually witnessed a duel for Iowa in my life, so it was actually pretty sick. Iowa State, it was like obviously a rivalry duel, so it was just like packed. It's like the moments you dream of in wrestling, I feel like. Duels on the line, and you got to go out and perform. And that's the moments I live and dream before. So.
What's going on with this lion picture right here?
I don't know. My mom. So in that second room over there, my mom got like 3 of these photos, like animal photos. I didn't really like them, but I kept up the line because I had to keep up one. I felt bad, and I didn't really have anything else. Like I don't really have much.
It's not because you like really identify with the lion. You just kind of like felt bad. You're like,
no,
all right, I'll keep
really.
one
I was
for
like,
mom.
my mom bought all these 3 photos. I got to put up one for her. So that was the main reason for that, probably.
Which match is this from?
That's from Oklahoma State. Definitely my favorite match so far, obviously. I was really, really pumped for that duel just because obviously my brother went there, won a national title there. It's a huge rivalry, so just got me really pumped. And I kind of like too pumped almost. Like I was like, before the match I was kind of warming up too much. I kind of should have calmed down a little bit, but.
This duel is tight, and for the Hawks to win, Angelo has to pull off the upset against 5th-year senior and returning NCAA finalist Dustin Plott of Oklahoma State. Angelo gets the only takedown in regulation. But Dustin gets the ride out in the 3rd period to send the match to overtime.
Going at overtime, I was like, readjust my headgear. I look over, I see my dad on the side. I remember he's getting pumped, and you could see on the camera, I gave him like a little nod, like I was ready to go. I was pretty tired, like I wasn't feeling my best, but that was really one of the biggest things is just getting it done, you know, when I needed to.
The 3 during, like when you got the takedown, while you're still on top of it, you throw it up.
It wasn't really planned. Like I didn't have like a planned celebration or anything. In the beginning of overtime, I hit like a nice shot to the other side. Plott rolls. I remember hearing their corner like, "That's 3!" Like he was like kind of on top, and I was like, "That is not a takedown."
Yeah.
So then like whenever I scored, I was like, I gotta show what 3 is. I gotta show him what a takedown is.
Have you seen that clip where Tom just looks right into his camera lens and holds up the 3 and like he looks so calm and everyone around him is freaking out?
Yeah, it's one of that clip is actually one of my favorites. You see me score, Terry goes running by, and then yeah, it's just crazy loud. I love that clip. I always watch that clip. I watch it probably once a week. It's one of my favorite clips to watch. It's awesome.
Stepped in the lineup a few times last year, but you're gonna like be the guy now. What excites you about that?
Having the opportunities to wrestle in front of 15,000 people every time home, and just having the opportunity to like just get better. I think the more you wrestle, you're obviously gonna get better in that competition. So I think having those more opportunities are gonna make me grow even more in my wrestling. That's what I'm excited to have. Have 20+ matches, and even with national duels have 4 great matches.
Oh yeah, that's kind of what I'm here for. And I forgot to ask you about that.
On November 15th and 16th, Angelo Ferrari and the Iowa Hawkeyes will take the mat at the National Duels, where 16 of the nation's best teams will battle for a $200,000 grand prize. Every duel through the semis will stream live on FloWrestling, with the championship finals airing on ESPN. Iowa opens up against Missouri, setting up a must-see freshman showdown between Angelo Ferrari and Aiden Sinclair. Don't miss it.
I love duels. I think it just kind of brings the team together. I think the fans love it a lot more, even just because it's the whole team. Everything can come down to one match and one single takedown and one single adjustment from that team. I'm excited to have those challenges in front of me.